begin right now. Normally, I would have my usual video introduction, your buddy Obi, but this one is different. This is the toughest situation that I've ever faced. And making this video, I hope, is going to help me to push through the current situation that I find myself in. At about 11 o'clock on July 3rd, so I've been told, my brother, Osborne Dowry, who many of you in the call community might know as Oz70 NYC, passed away because of heart failure. Or at least this is what I was told initially by my younger brother when he called me on July 4th to give me the news. They're still going to do their medical examination to find out exactly what was the cause of this, but at this point, it doesn't really matter to me. That was a literal half of me that is gone now. Ozzy and I were twin brothers, are twin brothers, identical, and that was something special. It can't really be explained, the kind of bond that you have with a twin. I mean, there have been plenty of twins out there who have tried to explain that to other people who might have brothers and sisters, but not twin brothers and sisters. It's just different. But now I find myself in a situation where I am alone on this planet in a spiritual sense. Physically, I'm not alone, and that's something that my family has been trying to hammer down over the past couple of days. But they can't understand. I can't even begin to make them understand the void that is inside of me now, the emptiness that I feel at this moment. For the last 2 days, the only thing that has been running through my mind is, what do I do? What do I do? The reason for me to do anything right now is just lost. And I know in my mind and in my heart that just becoming reclusive and just cutting everything off is not going to benefit anyone, myself especially. But I'm trying to find a reason to continue to do something, anything. And I'm drawing blanks. Because aside from myself, There was never anybody really who had that much of an appreciation for what it is that I did, aside from him. There was never anybody really who had that deep of an understanding of what it is that I do, of why it is that I do it, than him. And realistically, I'm never going to find anybody on the planet in this existence that I can have as strong of a connection to as him. It's just not possible. Which leads me again to asking the question of what it is that I'm supposed to do now. At this point, I just don't know. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to figure it out anytime soon. So I'm making this video to let everybody who has followed me over these years on this channel and on social media know that I appreciate your support. I thank you for your continued support. But at this point in time, I don't know if I'm going to continue. I was saying all through the early point of this year that this was going to be my last rodeo on the 2K games as far as creating content, and that I was going to continue on in some other way, shape, or form, depending on what it is that we see coming forward with these new games that are coming out, these new wrestling games. But now, I don't know if I have the motivation to even do that. So, at this point, the most that I can do is just thank everybody and see what it is that happens as I try to figure out what my existence is going to be now, and what it is that I should be doing in it. Because at this point, I just don't know. And I don't know how long it's going to take for me to figure that out. But I'm going to try my best. And if that brings me back here, then that's all for the better. But there's a possibility that it won't. And I just don't want, I don't know what to say right now. I just don't know how else to close it out but to say that this could be it. This could be the end of my run. This could be the end of everything. Because I don't know what to do. And if that is the case, I just at least wanted to have this out there for people to see and know what was going on and why. So again, I thank everybody who has been here for all of these years for their support. And I will try to keep in touch with people, but I don't know if that's going to last very long either.